And now, welcome. Oh my gosh, it's segment 4 of segment 4 as we kick into gear for you, Jaffa leaders and future leaders. First, the question you see on the screen. What's your dream for your business? What is your why? It has to be a why. I'm not going to repeat this because Becky Launder did a great segment today. But your motivation is, what do you want put in your bank account? And what is it for? What are your personal goals from title to results? What are they to finish the month of December? But what will they be in 23? Who is me in 23? This is so important. And I wanted to talk about really striving, thriving, not giving up on your dreams or your goals. If you don't have a why, an intention for the bank account, for those sales goals, for your title, we just get stuck in the busyness and we get out of control and we never can quite figure out where we're going or what we're doing, right? That's like driving around the block again and again and again and never getting to the highway. So it is a time to reflect, because the Dream Factory was a 2-month goal. Now we're going to plan a year at a time. You're going to see we have leadership summits. We're going to give you information more and more as leaders in advance, because you need a plan and a strategy, not just strategizing this day, this week, this month, but 3 months, 6 months, next year should be what you plan in your downtime as you reflect on 22 for the new me in 23, or we as a team leader. Our focus this year is going to be on relationships. That is when it's fun. If it's focused on results, you're going to go crazy. When it's focused on people, it's fun. And I wanted to bring you just a quick story today. I have asked someone who had a why when the Dream Factory was launched. She set her goal, she said it, she named it, she claimed it, she wrote it in the chat. And I'm going to tell you, I watched her never finish till the end. Did she have obstacles? You bet your life she did. She absolutely had more obstacles than most, but she never quit. And I know you are going to love to hear her story. I am thrilled to bring to you our beautiful Miss Patricia Clover. Welcome, Miss Pat. That's okay. She's going to unmute. So, Pat, while you're doing that, I know you had a goal to earn something from the Dream Factory. All right, let me ask you to unmute and see if you can get it there. She got a new iPad. She's trying to figure it out. Nope. Do your Zoom screen as well. Your toolbar. And then do your device.
I didn't see the box that says unmute, stay unmuted.
There you go. So, Pat, tell us, what did you earn in the Dream Factory?
I earned the outdoor projector and the 20-foot screen.
Oh my gosh, she's so awesome. Pat, are you a little excited?
I am excited. I'm ecstatic.
Just fun. When you saw the brochure, why did you pick that gift? What was the drive on that excitement for that gift?
Well, the Dream Box, when I looked at the Dream Factory and I looked at everything, I had computers, I had Apple Watches, $1,000 would be spent at the dollar store. I had a trip, I had reward points for a trip to fly somewhere. And when I looked at the What I didn't have and always wanted was a big outdoor screen. So I selected that because I figured like during the summertime, there's a couple of things we could have family, show family outings, family memories, things like that. My grandson, King, is about to graduate from high school, and I have one that's in college first year. So at our family annual 4th of July celebration, I wanted to have that so that we can highlight and spotlight them. And then I told some of the girls, I said, you know what, my big yard out front, we could set that out and we can start showing Jaffa movies and have people to come and stop by and see the movies going on and see what's going on here. And it'll be all about Jaffa. So
I love it. A sample pop-up and you're out there showing the opportunity meeting, doing virtual makeovers on a big screen. Can you imagine?
Yes. Yes.
So it begins with a why and a vision of what that gift will do for you. So I love that. So Pat, let's go to, first of all, you had a goal of, it was 8 QNCs?
No, 6. It's always the 6.
6, that's right. So 6 QNCs. All right, we're in October and November. What would you say were the top 2 strategies you put into place in your plan to earn that goal? What were the top 2 tactics that you did?
Well, I think the first all is to speak it into the atmosphere and continue to speak it into the atmosphere to anybody and everybody that you know, and letting people know what your dream is, and to have that vision, to be determined. It's determination to get something. I spoke it in the atmosphere. It's what I wanted. My husband saw the book and he said, well, why don't you get this or this? I said, no, that's what I want. That's what I spoke. So that's the main thing for me, is to be focused and to be intentional on your goals and what your dreams.
But then there came the how-tos. You have to make it happen. We can believe, we can be excited.
Yes.
We want that so bad, we can taste it, but now you got to do the action. So Pat, what were the top 2 actions, if you look back over 2 months, that you took and worked for you? 2 simple strategies.
Okay, so I'm running here and hiding because my grandchildren are coming in the door. Okay, so this room is very dark. So here's the thing. I looked at my my business, and a lot of you already know that I do a lot of sponsoring, not a whole lot of sales, but I was decided that I needed to build my personal sales and my personal contacts and really get out of retirement. I've been retired physically since for 20 years on my regular teaching job, but I knew that I had to change that. If I was going to do the Dream Factory, I had to actually have clients. I had to be exposed. So my goal was exposure. And from that, I started looking for things to expose myself to. So exposure and putting yourself out there, and then you have an opportunity. So that's where I got some of my new consultants from. Such as the Community Day. I received 2 consultants from Community Day. And from the Community Day, I had to set up another appointment. And I had I sponsored the mayor of the city. And so I had that. And then at a family event, talking about the business. And what I also did, Jackie, was use my Frank list. I wrote down people who I wanted to talk to about the business, because 2 things were coming up, not only the Dream Factory, but we had the Hawaii trip that's coming up. So I needed to start focusing on those who will really say yes to me, basically, or I'll think about it, or they have a party or something like that. So, and then I started, I joined two bowling teams instead of 1, because then I have more exposure. So it was really deliberate exposure, needing to expose myself.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask you one more thing, because I know that she's in our district building group where we get together every week and brainstorm and network. And I loved her verbiage. She's so good at verbiage. And some of you have been in Jeff for quite a while, and you have what's called a former consultant list.
Oh, yes.
So I love this. So Pat had a text and or a conversation. I don't know if you know the verbiage verbatim, Pat, but you did a fabulous script on what you said to your former consultants. Do you remember that?
Yes, I think I remember what you're talking about. So when I had a conversation with a few of my former consultants, and they said, well, Nell, no, I'm not ready to come back now. And I said to them, if not now, when? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. And you just called them and said, oh my gosh, it's been a while. You were so simple.
Yes.
And your heart just said, come on back. This is sitting here waiting for you. Come on back. If not now, then when will you be joining? When can I bring you back to this amazing company and product? You were so simple, Pat. Sometimes we overdo this, we overthink it.
Right.
Had it like just flowing music. And I'm like, Pat, that's really what it is. I haven't talked to you. I know you miss Jaffer. I miss you. Come on back. And it was Pat, just like you're getting exposed, you gave everyone the opportunity, but your answer wasn't, okay, well, thanks anyway. Your answer was, but when will you see yourself coming back? And I went, hello.
Yeah. And Jackie, that also was from a letter that I sent them. And I had personally handwritten the outside of the letter, not the inside. And they open it, and from that, sales just went like, and I made it like an urgency. I timed it so that the letter would come the last day or the day before the end of the month. And so two people, well, Anne came back in that day, and Aaron. So there's two of them. And I spoke again, speaking it into the atmosphere to say that you're going to do something. And I shared with everyone that I'm going to sponsor this last person within 12 hours. So it was a little longer than 12 hours. It was a little bit longer, but it did come to fruition.
And Pat, I know you had obstacles. I watched Pat in the last 2 months. Let me tell you, she couldn't get any technology to work on Zoom, had to go get a new iPad, had to figure all this out. We all know those frustrations, right? Be it, you're hacked or something happens. Your daughter here you are in the final week of the campaign. You were never giving up. Never. I've never heard you speak anything different. And your daughter's in the hospital having surgery for the last, 5 days?
Yes.
And you just kept saying, oh no, projector is mine. That is mine. That is mine. And how many times do we quit on ourselves and say, maybe next time I just had a bad time? Pat, you've had an interesting couple of years, and you never, ever let yourself accept anything but what you said you're going to do.
Yes, and it was exciting. And yes, my daughter, but also my husband is going through some challenges. And then that last night, my grandson, went into 102 temperature. So it was really, really going on. But I do want to say, Jackie, that determination was also because you kept on pushing on. And I want to thank Helen. And sometimes when you don't know that you do certain things, but Helen always, when there's a trip or whatever, she has a background with where she's going. So every single day, I did not put a background, but every day I looked at my Dream Factory book and I made confirmation. And I thank God for that, because I prayed and shared with the Lord that that's what I wanted to earn. And so through that, and through everyone's encouragement, like I got one, it was really great. And they all qualified. And my little cousin called, but I helped her to qualify. She qualified most of it, but I helped her also. So with the order. So that's how that happened.
Never surrender.
Never quit.
Pat Clover, we are so excited to see all of the pictures you're going to be posting of your team and your family, watching those beautiful videos out in the front yard. Maybe we'll do a drive-by. Don't cause accidents, because people are going to, I can just see people all over the way Pat's going to do this. She's just amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations, Pat. Thank you for being our success story today. We're so
Thank you
proud of
so
you.
much. I
Thank you. Thank
appreciate it.
you. So, you know, it really is team goals. Create team WhatsApp. Ladies, leaders and ladies and gentlemen, I'm here when I do these meetings to help you think of just something that maybe you're not yet doing. Do you really have a fun Facebook group with your team? Do you really have a fun WhatsApp group with your team? And Pat was saying that, you know, everybody was posting in the Amber region. I have one, oh my gosh, from Marianne to Rosa to all of our big achievers, Carol, Shafika, everybody is posting. And that's the joy that keeps you going. Be a stellar person in a group. Don't just sit back and watch or see what, no, I don't like what I see or I'm not posting. Participate. But most
Right.
importantly, create communities for your team for celebration, inspiration, recognition. That is what relationships are built on. Many times when I say I'm out for the weekend, you're all helping each other. You want a team like that. You want to add new to your team to be like that. And you want to make sure you've got communities built for that. So again, thank you, Pat, for sharing. And thank you all. But think about as you close down this year and get ready for next year, what are my communities for my clients, my consultants, my leaders? And how do we do, you know, I love the word fire. It's fun, it's inspirational, it's filled with recognition, and there's also a lot of education there. And when you have intentional purposes to things you do, it will create team spirit. So I know today we had a lot with Becky Launder. I'm going to go through this, leaders, for you so that you can actually get ready for your branch workshops. You can get ready for your district workshops. As I know, we're all kicking off the month in the first 7 days. This is just for you. So this is your lead, the train the trainer training. We'll do bits of this more in the regional celebration. I'm just going to give you a quick view so that you can use the slides, make them your own, because Pat said something absolutely magical. It went from the dream factory. If you didn't achieve your goals, pause a minute and say, why? Why did I stop? What caused me to not complete it? What would I do different to ensure why I achieve it? When I say I'm going to do it, but I didn't, why? How do I turn wishes into will be's like Pat did? So it's a good reflection time, not a beat up time, a reflection of learning, but celebrate what you did do as well. As we go from Dream Factory, Pat hit it already. Ladies and gentlemen, the luau begins now, as Pat talked about. This is a month to not say, oh, I'm going to take some time off and really hit it January 1st. I want to help you get you and your teams ready, because the way to Hawaii is always team growth, team sales growth, always, and sponsoring, always. We haven't had trips without it. So just like Pat said, what am I going to have in place when the door opens January 1st? And it's how you close December. If you shut down for too long, you got to start all over. And that momentum, as Belinda Ellsworth just did on one of her trainings, may take you until about February 10th to get it going. So this is super important to move from October, November, December, making sure every new consultant VIP has a strategy in place to end the year earning Welcome to Jafra VIP Club and opening their calendar the way they want it for their new goals. You do that before the new year, not after. Becky Launder did a perfect training. Now follow up with her workbook with your consultants. Having a Dream 23, so me and 23 workshop with your team. I used to love to do it between Christmas and New Year's, is uber important, more important than you know. Because we have changes. We have an incredible change to Jafra, the modern day version of Jafra. So you don't want to you want to make sure everybody feels good, understanding it, and away we go. Okay. So what did you learn from October and November, but now strategically plan for December and January? So let's just take a quick view. All right. These are slides for you. So now it's about, okay, what next? The key is Follow-up is so critically important, as you heard Pat talk about. You need a retention system for new consultants, VIP, okay? And could I have someone mute, or could one of my co-hosts mute someone? I see lots of typing or hearing it. Thank you. So again, what are we doing with our new managers to earn those bonuses? Our leaders to earn their number of orders goals, our sponsors to sponsor and earn welcome to Jafra. Again, very important. Number 2, how are you attracting new leaders? We're going to spotlight this at upcoming leader sessions, but really noticing people's skill, not talking about getting to a title, not talking about just 11%. I believe your leaders are right in front of you. They may not be the team you've been trying to convince for years, but future leaders, step up. Make a plan to qualify this month. Why talk about it again and again and someday and someday? Make it your day and open the new year with new bonuses, new commission, and earning a trip with the team instead of relying on your results every day, every way. I really believe leaders are in front of you. They're beautiful people who are your waitresses, they're your servers, they're your baristas at the coffee shop. Invite them. Notice what's great about them. Their beauty, their beautiful tattoos, their spirit, their giving heart as they serve people. And just say, I'm looking for someone just like you. I'm a business coach and a business trainer. I love to develop successful business women like you. These are the things I see in you. I'd love to set up an interview for 5-10 minutes to see if this fits for you, because I've got room for 5 beauties like you in my boardroom that I'm coaching and mentoring in the next 30 days to be successful, a new me in 23. And I'd love to interview you. Just as Pat said, if not now, when do you see yourself joining? If they don't want to interview now, would they be open to it between Christmas and New Year's, or in the new month of January? So find the wonderful people in front of you. Don't make going to manager a mountain to climb. Director is just 5 people who start with 4 people and continue to build and grow their teams like Pat. Number 3, create a strategic action plan. Becky Launder did it. I'm not going into it. You must have a clear objective. Just as we know, vision boards, dream boards, goal boards. When we did our end of the year, what's new for me in 23 session, either in Zoom or in a room, we brought magazines. We cut out pictures from the internet of our dream board. Do it every year with your team. If you can do it before the end of the year, do it. If not, do it very first in the beginning of the year and talk about it. And then you want to work with your team to have January to May strategies. You as well. The trip will not happen when you decide to wake up in January. Hawaii is a 5-month journey. So let's just take a little teaser look at Hawaii, and we'll do this with the consultants on Tuesday as well.
In a world where all your dreams come true, Fall 2023, Jafra will take you on a great adventure. The trip of a lifetime. A trip like no other. A trip to Hawaii. Coming soon.
Woo! All right, Jafra team out here. How many of you have been to Hawaii with Jafra? Oh my gosh, unmute. Let's hear some screams. How many of you are going to Hawaii?
Yoo-hoo!
And there's our Helen Hawaii in her backdrop. So it is so. What did you love about Hawaii? Oh my gosh. We've been
The
there. The orchid.
orchid petals
Yes, I think
falling from the sky.
is that our 40th anniversary? I think it was our
25.
Yes. 45th. Love it. What else did you love about Hawaii?
Oh gosh, all the entertainment, the excitement, the camaraderie. It was just fun. It was just the ALOHA. It's just great. Everything, and we just had a bunch of fun. Just having to be for people all over the place. It
The
was just
food, the
beautiful.
music,
The music,
weather, the history.
the banquet.
Yes.
I know.
It
And
is
the food.
still. It is still.
Best
The number
fresh
one-
fruit ever.
Best
Yes.
fruit, best
Yes.
everything, right?
And the
It is-
tours.
And the what?
The
The
tours.
tours.
And the
Tours.
tours. Get ready. We're doing Jafra style in Hawaii. We haven't had a trip quite like this in a long time. And it is
No.
still the most number one desired place for United States
Yep.
travel.
Of
So
course.
we're taking you there. I truly want you to think about, you are the leader of your team. Don't rely on a regional meeting, a Jafra business meeting. How are you launching Hawaii? We launched it in September. How are you launching it now to get them ready? They have to have a full calendar as a consultant. It is going to take high volume sales. If we look back, I think it's been like $10,000 in retail sales. I do not know the numbers. I've not seen what the trip is. So I know nothing like you, but it was always having $500 weekly sales. You can't do that at the end of the campaign. It's always sponsoring 2 a month. Those are your consultants and future leaders' goals. Leaders, it's team growth over the last 5 months of last year. And it's always sponsoring you and your team. So that doesn't happen when you wake up January 1st. How do we create the fun? Okay. So again, you want to keep that going, get them ready. That's the key to Hawaii. Just like Pat, being intentional. So I say that, I'm not here to train on that because you know the leaders. You've done it before. The key is sitting with your team, working with your leaders to plan this month, next month, and the next 3 months, and even into the next 6 months. You can't do this business in crazy chaos and hope something works. This is a Jafra that you all knew in the past, but it's even more simpler for the future. So I ask you and your team to do some reflecting and reviewing and planning like Becky talked about today. She has some great questions. She has a fabulous workbook I would work with. And these are just, again, some more reflective questions. I'm not going to read them because she did a great job today. But the key to anything we do is relationships. Relationships, not a deal. Relationships are the key. You're the best there is in this entire Jafra world, and you know it more than ever. When the goals of your team is clear, weekly goals, monthly goals, quarterly goals, Hawaii goals. We go to Hawaii because we succeeded. Having fun recognition every week and every month. Maybe fun luau gifts for your team when the team is achieving the team goals. Don't feel selfish. You chose to have a team. They chose to work for themselves. Have fun things. Have great hostess gifts. I love the Bon Voyage. You could do fun little Hawaiian treat baskets for anyone who holds a party to help you earn a trip to Hawaii. I'm in a ton of parties all the time. People still do that, right? Doing tabletops, celebrating Hawaii, playing luau music and water fountains going on. Really, everything is about setting goals for your team and your clients, making them clear, and developing relationships with them because you know their goals. When 10 people achieve their goals, oh my gosh, you'd probably achieve yours. Results follow when you know them, you know their why, and you support them to what they need. People connect with other people and brands they know, they like, and they trust. You are the brand of the Jafra product and the Jafra compensation plan. Not Jafra, not a brochure, you. So how can you connect different, more often, and better with your clients, your consultants, and your leaders? We are here in 2023 to be a better we, piecing the puzzle together on consistent relationships. It is true that it's in your moment of decisions that your destiny is shaped. A short-term 8-week dream factory, Pat knew the minute she saw the brochure. She set goals, and that was her first step into turning that invisible dream factory into now a projector with memories for her family and her district, as Tony Robbins says. This is so important to use these slides, but to listen and interact with your team. These are your slides to help you hold these meetings. You don't have to wonder what to do. You just have to know when and where you're going to do it. Because excitement and commitment starts with you. This is the time to generate that, to help people walk away feeling inspired. They haven't been to Hawaii or a Jafra trip, or maybe for a long time. So we have given you oodles. You already have them. So many supporting tools. Don't create something you don't need to. Here is how you sponsor virtual conversations guide. Train on it every week with those who are looking for weekly income and monthly commissions. You have your short story. Get live, as Becky said, do some reels, tell your story, connect to people differently. Use what we have already done for you for a 1-minute My Story and attract different people each week. As you know, oops, excuse me, sorry, I clicked wrong. We have kind of a segment to wrap up this month. We will sell and sponsor people to shop and save for holiday gift giving by December 14th. That's the due date in your book. So every day, do you want to meet with your team for 10 minutes in the morning? It's that coffee, that catch-up time we had every day during COVID. And we made a plan every morning at 9 a.m. Yes, we did. That's how we turned the tide and had the biggest year ever. What if you did that for 10 minutes every day? Because you're peaking in these weekends right now. So what do we do to sell and sponsor today? Ready, set, let's go. Call your consultants about the deals and steals. Becky gave you great scripting. Did they know so they can wrap up their shopping? How are they doing with it as consultants and or clients? Gather people together when you can for pop-up tabletops as much as you can, as Pat did. Not everyone is celebrating Christmas either. So keep on going. Shop, invite people to shop now, save now, learn over the holiday season, and open that new year with a new you. Then we hit the 15th to the 24th. Final time for getting rid of your inventory. Quick pop-ups everywhere to sell baskets and bags and everything you can put together. Going live, they can do porch pickup. You can still ship it. Again, it's a time where people right before their holiday festivities would love a mani-pedi by Jafra, a holiday glow microdermabrasion treatment. Yes, they will. They will come to your house for a spa treatment. Otherwise, they're going to pay someone to go. And they buy gift certificates. For every gift certificate they buy for someone else, they get one for you, and they love a kit under the tree. Still the best gift forever. The 26th to the 31st is all about new year, new you. Come set your dream vision boards. Come set some goals, having parties every day with different groups, going through those leads and inviting them to maybe a new theme party every day at your home or at Starbucks. They got money for Christmas. And it's all about themes, the best me in 23, the best we for your leaders in 23, and why not DD in 23. Parties, facial, and people joining with a new opportunity. And it's our final month of a brochure. So again, we've got what they need for final giftables and new products. We really need to work with our teams, or can work if you choose to have some great big income goals in December. That momentum right now, like Pat has with sponsoring now, she's not going to stop. She's been doing this for 8 weeks. Now it leads them to Hawaii, as Pat used Dream Factory to get her ready for Hawaii. New people on your team mean team growth sales January 1st, not waiting until the end of January. These are all the things you want to drive now. When your reports are out, this is recognition week to call, celebrate, make sure they have their plan to keep going and keep growing. It's also your $500 bonus ending month. This is our final month of our 990 kits, those consultant packs. Remember, everyone from September, October, November, December, October, November, December will have their 3 months of those packs. December's the last month to have them and continue to buy them until they end in their 3rd month, which is February. This is our month for the totally awesome socks at my chimney. The stockings are hung with care, and that's when you care and share. And these totally awesome gifts. But why not do it early? Everyone who does the sales and or sponsoring by December 14th, maybe you give something totally awesome to that, okay? So think about what you could do. Maybe not wait till green by 19. Maybe you drive it differently, okay? Maybe it's green by 14 this year. Vicki had a great article. I'm not going to reprint it or re-talk about it. We'll do it at the celebration meeting. But really, the top 10 reasons people want to join a business right now, yes, in December, from Dana and Neil. So thank you, Vicki. We'll bring this up again on Tuesday, but look at it, print it, and use it for yourself and teaching your team. If you've had a future leader the whole 2022, make December the qualification month. All it needs is a plan and a strategy from the 14th, then the second part of December, and the ending to December. It just takes a plan and a strategy with time blocked in your calendar and a script and what you're going to do, like Pat did. So I say to all future managers, please don't wait till 23. End the year, opening the new year with more for you and your family. And remember your dates: December 7th, December 14th, December 31st. These are the dates. Dream Factory, you must have your $400 order. We've been saying that since October 1st when we launched it. You have to have your 400 retail order in by the 7th, and then you can pre-order your gifts to guarantee they're here by the 24th. 14th, done day for shipping. And of course, 31st, last day to redeem all benefits that you are earning. Jafra will be open 6 a.m. to noon, but everything continues online, as we know. You want to call and remind your team of that as well. So 2023 is about bringing the fun back to the business. As we wrap this up and get ready for the new year, like Becky did today, it's bringing back fun. Think different, do it different. Just as Becky talked about, I loved her today. It was everything we have here. And we'll do some fun ideas on Tuesday for that with your team. Stop the fatigue. The crazy madness is over. The changes are coming to simplify, not cause fear. Trust the future. Trust Jafra. Trust Betterware. Trust me. I'm so excited. And you want to build that trust with your team. Have a popcorn party this week. Watch the 26-minute video that you all have in your email with your team and do live Q&A. They need that, like you needed Denise today on the hot topics that were causing some angst. You help take that away by relationships and gathering your team together in person or again online. But do it now. Don't wait. I know we've had regional meetings, we've had Vicky's recording, we've had the business meeting, but they know you, their relationship. Enjoy telling stories, all right? And helping them through the change. I know some of you heard my change from when we used to clip coupons to we used to get catalogs in the mail to the new world today. Everything's in our phone or email or a text when you want to save money, when you want to look through a catalog. There's 2 videos, the Jafra one on YouTube, and Vicki shared in our WhatsApp this one. Take a screenshot or print this if you need it, type it in by hand if you need it, but these are here for you. Remember, the slides are simple. I made a quick vision board for you. I'm not going to reread them. You've watched the video. You've seen all the slides I provided you. But the quick vision board is talking to your team about the new world. They have to know the why. What did Jafra learn is wrong? The new Jafra Betterware. How are they going to change it for us? And what are the new goals of our new modern day business? Just share these simple slides and introduce them from your heart to the new CEO. Then showing them what that means. Get this again. Are you kidding me? We have 220 promotions a month between the action, weekly offers, VIP offers, and the brochures. How in the world could anybody keep it straight? I know I was going kukalaka, and if I am, you are. That is why change is here. That is why we are bringing them, again, some changes to make life simple. The new catalog is not a sale book. The new brochure is our product catalog, the best thing we've ever had in our entire Jaffa business. Again, how do we manage no digital invoices? Go in your account and print them like every other shopping company. Again, they will get used to no clients, client brochures, because we're going to give them a toolkit that is so simple that when they call their clients, they're going to have joy in talking about the theme and the featured products. We're going to have weekly sales, yes, but simple. One simple offer on a Monday and a new product launch or a renewed of a product we recently launched on a Friday. And the offers will stay from Monday through the following Sunday. There's no more waiting in case something else happens to hold an order. What if there's a better deal? There won't be. And VIPs, 5 days before, will be able to pre-buy the 10 offers of the next month. So again, watch Vicky's recording for live Q&A with me this past Saturday so that you can see, again, what is happening and how to talk to your team if you need help. Remember, these programs are discontinuing. CAR programs, some of our recognition programs, Welcome to Jafra, and the product packs. You know what we had today. There's no more credit coming in the next few months, but everything now is paying through Venmo, Zella, PayPal, and Jafra has PayPal and Venmo now, and their credit cards and debit cards for clients and consultants. There will be new programs in the new world that are so simple. VIP will stay. We're giving you a little bit more benefits and more recognition until our conference in July. Your kits, you can use any of these slides you want. They are now retail kits. There aren't packs. There's only 2 kits, uno, dos. The consultant, when she joins, will get free shipping. She will also pay tax, and she will pay 50% less than the retail price. It's one transaction. She can't add to this for the free shipping, but it also counts as retail. So $400 moves her towards 50%. Of course, there she is. And for the rest of the month, as well as puts her towards VIP. Your commission is black and white simple. $399 to $1 to $399 is 30%, and anything 400 or more is 50. No previous order history, nothing. Super simple, black and white. This is what you have every single month with accumulative orders, okay? From websites to order placing. Minimum orders already gone. Those are summary boards, so you don't have to go through 40 slides if it helps you. What are we really coming back to, which makes my heart sing happy red? I love directors. Directors is where the career is. Directors is helping 5 people start with their teams so they have weekly sales and monthly commissions and bonuses and car programs and life insurance and inheritance programs. We've enhanced the car program for directors, and we've added the retirement. When you pass away, your family will inherit your business now, starting at district directors. Now it's time to find 5 leaders, and I bet they're in front of you while you're out and busy this holiday season and visiting with family and friends. We will also be together more. Relationships can't be built on a camera. God bless us all. We've been great at this for 7 years on Zoom, but it's in a room. You will see, again, spring and fall. So future leaders, promote now. So when you go to the leader summits this spring and fall, we'll let you know the months in January. We'll let you know all the details. We're working on it while you're sitting here today. But you want to be a leader, get yourself working a little bit as a leader. So when you go to your leadership summit, oh my gosh, it will be real training, hands-on application. And again, July will be together. And September, of course, will be Hawaii. So again, you know, these are our biggest joy, and they're back even better. It's all of our past all put into this new plan. Remember, everything will be on demand. No more training Tuesdays, a calendar you can't keep up to. We'll give you our regional plan coming soon as we try to adapt to that as well together. You will adjust to no more action because you don't need one. Watch Vicky's meeting on Saturday. Leaders, I end with this important thing for you as you're working and calling your team and doing those calls like Becky talked about, the thank you calls. Are you done with shopping? Can I help you? Remind every consultant they need an email and text updated with Jafra. They must have one or the other, but if they have both, that's great, okay? Because we're going to be communicating by their one choice first, and then occasionally with both choices. But this has to stay simple, and we serve them how they want to be communicated. And update your records as you work with your, as well as Jafra updating theirs, okay? So it's time to update yours. Their birthday month, the month they joined, just listen to them, it's okay. Their family members, their lifestyle, are they in clubs or organizations? Because you know what, if you want connections, your consultants, imagine if you had 100 of them, all the groups they're in that maybe they could get you in if they don't want to be. So update your records while you say thank you. And then you can review with your team, which we'll do next week. How do we offer products? We'll do this on Tuesday in the new year. How do we offer them this month? And how do we offer the opportunity? I don't want to provide more training today. We'll bring some of you in to share this on Tuesday. It is 2023, a year for DD, a year for me, and the year of we, the new Jafra. I'm so incredibly excited. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So when you think about the new Jafra world, I want you to remember this. When things are simple, success becomes attainable. When you care by sharing from your heart, not for a gift, a prize, blah. When you share the benefits, people trust you and the loyalty is strengthened, as Pat was, calling her formers and reaching out to new customers in a quick 8-week plan. Your business, I promise you, will be simple. It'll be so exciting. It will be rewarding, and it's going to be fun. When your clients and your consultants see that, they appreciate you more, they respect you more, and they can't wait. And they even open their mind to doing what you do. We can't wait to see you work smarter, not harder. We want to see you enjoying who you go to work for under your roof, or those who moved out from under your roof. It is a new Jafra world, and baby, I'm so happy we all stayed. Together is the new. We're going to do some trivia. You can use these at your meetings. I'm not going to do them with you today. There is so much training out there right now. Diana Driggs has social training tonight. Bring your team. Take the training while you can so that January we're set to go, but take action after the training. Tonight, Belinda Ellsworth has an amazing training, how to fill a calendar in January. Becky Launder did amazing training. Again, get your calendar filled and plan to invite people. Put it in your planner to text them, WhatsApp, phone tree, email. You've got a great Instagram makeover tomorrow. How cool is this? Our first live one on Jafra Cosmetics on Instagram. We have new leader orientation this week. Any renewed or new leader that needs a refresher course, join me. Don't miss our final Training Tuesdays. This Saturday, Vicky's hosting the final live Jafra party for last minute holiday beauty and wellness for the month and last minute shopping show. This is for you to bring guests. She does the work. You just bring the people and I pay for the guests who come to mail them a gift. Use it. It's your final one. And of course, check the rest of the calendar from a new consultant orientation next week. We'll be in Rochester, Minnesota. Get boosting. Who do you know in Minnesota? Invite them to our final Minnesota Amber Region holiday gathering. And again, you will have more next Tuesday, the regional celebration for consultants and guests and leaders, and our final Gold Get It session of 2022 on the 21st. So your invitation deck is in WhatsApp. Your calendars for the region and for social media, party planning, and helping promote our wonderful beauty services to other people. Use that calendar wisely. Plan in advance, strategize, and together, just be with people as Pat did. Build those relationships. I'm going to reuse the business meeting quote at the end. When you choose joy, Jafra, opportunity, and you feel good. When you choose joy, you feel good. But when you feel good, you do good. When you do good, it reminds others what joy feels like. And you inspire them and motivate them to be the same, do the same, and even give the same. This is all about making your dream a reality. I want to end today and say thank you to this beautiful audience that has stuck with us because we did a little extra to get through the changes with Denise today. I want to say thank you to our beautiful Pat Clover, to Betty and Cheryl for helping today. And before I step away, I've got about 2 minutes left to my name, but Cheryl, Betty, were there any other questions I had in the chat today? We're good? Okay.
There was one that related to PayPal, but you can look at that and answer it separately.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful ladies. We will see you soon on Zoom. Have a fabulous day today. See you soon. Bye, everyone.